What's up, YouTube? It's your boy OG Drip, man. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and press that subscribe button. This is the channel where we speak about spirituality and we speak about the energies and stuff of everyday changes and how we could utilize these energies to making our day life good. So if you're new, go ahead and press that subscribe button. And if you already in this whole group, go ahead and press that like button because the day is getting kind of deep because you always having feelings about things in certain days and you never know why. So when it comes down to our feelings and emotions, we have to have the overstanding, which is knowing about what the moon represents. So anytime you see the phases of the moon, this is basically what I'm finna talk about is how to approach it and what is going on right now and basically what not to do and not to get sucked into your feelings too deep or your emotions too deep. Because at the end of the day, we gotta realize everything is basically you got to tiptoe into everything because if you just jump into it, you'll find yourself drowning. It's like trying to swim and you don't quite know how to swim yet. So moving out to the first phase of the moon is talking about the new moon. So anytime you notice this going on, you might go outside and you be looking for the moon. That's because you can't see it because the sun and the moon is aligned perfectly on each other. So this is when we're gaining new information and new wisdom about things or new ideas. So being that said is new. So even if you meet a new person, you still gotta wait because it's new. So you don't understand completely what's going on. So don't put your full faith in it. So anytime we see this going on, even if you just came up with an idea and you feel like it's fire or whatever, even if you write music and you like, hey man, this a good bar or whatever. Wait for it. You get what I'm saying? Wait for the phases and wait for the energy to be going on and wait for the shift to happen. So when the shift happens, you can make it work and it's going to work to the full extent for you. So moving on to the second phase of the moon, which would be the waxing crescent. So anytime you think about the waxing crescent, the new moon, you just set up a new ideal or something like that. So now you're getting to the settings of things. And so you're setting it up for intentions. So you might be getting ready to apply it to things. So this is when the waxing crescent is above. And this is like when you look at the moon and it's like the sun is starting to intake towards the moon some. So this is like when you see like a fingernail length of the sun appearing. So when we think about that, we got to move down to saying that we still don't quite know what's going on. So we have to go ahead and think about, we just set it up and things like that. But now we got to at least try it. So when we're thinking about trying it, we talk about the first quarter moon. So this is the moon. When you see this is about like actions. So now that like Jack just said, you done had the intentions and things like that, and you know like, okay, this is how we're gonna approach this, or okay, I think this about I think this is about what's going on. So let me go ahead and try it. So after you try things, sometimes we start to get a feedback. So anytime it start getting a feedback, we start trying to find ourselves trying to adjust or edit or refine what's going on. So this would be the fourth phase of the moon, which would be the waxing gibbous. So anytime this is about, like I said, this is when we're trying to adjust it, get it right. For example, let me give you a good example. So now that you just you just had the idea, you just set it up, and took the action, and now you see like, okay, it's not, say for instance, you were selling music and it's not putting out like what you thought or something like that. So now you like, hold on, why is it not working? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is not working? So now you're trying to dig into fixing it and making it better or figuring out what's wrong. So now you're starting to just adjust everything. Or even if it's just information you just received, now you like, hold on. So if they said that, I'm guessing that meant this over there. And you're trying to put it together on what's the next step. So when we start talking about the fifth phase of the moon, this will be the full moon. So anytime it comes to the full moon, or aka the harvest moon, this is like to the two extremes of, is it good or is it bad? So now you're trying to find out balance of it. So now that this new idea and the stuff you done got and you done figured out what you want to do and you done took action to it, and now you done started editing and stuff like that, now you're starting to see, was it good or bad from the beginning? So this is when you see the full moon, or aka the harvest moon. And the reason why they call it the harvest moon, this is the best time for the farmers to actually harvest their crops. So anytime it starts coming to this, y'all, it's not that this stuff exists for no reason. So we have to take in consideration of learning what is going on, especially when it comes to the moon. The moon's what appeared first. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to that, it gets deep when it comes to the moon. So, and the moon being our goddess, you know what I'm saying? So we got to think about it like that. So anytime you think about, if you a man and you think about your woman, that's your goddess, you know what I mean? So moving on down to the sixth phase of the moon, which would be the waning gibbous. So Now that you don't wait to see if it's good or bad, now you like, basically you grateful. You like, dang, I'm happy I did take in that new information and stuff, and I'm glad I did take these phases and approaching it and stuff. But now it's like, okay, I'm grateful that I did learn from this experience. Although it was a bad experience or a good experience, like, you know what I'm saying, which one you were doing through the full moon, now you sitting back and you like, whether it was good or bad, I you know what I'm saying, I'm grateful for it. You know what I mean? So now once you done started going through that, the next phase of the moon will be the 7th phase, which will be the last quarter. So the last quarter moon is like forgiveness or letting go. So although you say, for instance, with the ideal thing, so now that you done learned all this stuff about it and you kind of grateful that you didn't learn the bad about it, now you start kind of letting go of that stuff. You be like, man, boy, listen here, they got to let that go. For instance, like sometimes when people start digging into racism and stuff like that, they start getting too far. So it's like, hey, man, you got to let that go. Like, for real. This is one of them times that you start letting go and you start forgiving people. Say, for instance, even if you just sitting in the house and you don't know why, you just like, dang, man, I feel like doing something for somebody, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, man? Let me just go do something for somebody, or just, you know what I'm saying? You sit back and you like, man, you know what? I kind of do forgive old boy from being green. It ain't really his fault. But you kind of having a deep thought about what's going on. So this is the time of this moon. Y'all get what I'm saying? So anytime you having these type of thoughts and stuff, this is why. Because this is the energy that we set in. So when it come down to the 8th phase and the final phase of the moon, it would be called the waning crescent. I always say that like that. The waning crescent, which is like the surrender, or just you done completely done made up your mind about the whole thing. So even from the beginning, if it was an idea, you done completely made your mind up with it. You like, nope, I'm not listening to that. It was messed up, and this part of it was good, so I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to go on with that. See, and this part is very important because some people, like, they don't want to let go certain things in their life. So like certain security in your life, you might need to let go. So like even if in this spiritual thing, like if a leader, like if a spiritual leader done learn something wrong, it's very important for them to let it go. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't let it go. They would drive it into other people and making other people's life messed up, or according to the opposite of what's going on, instead of utilizing, being utilized by the energy. So that's what I like to break down on this channel, and we're going to start getting deep. So anytime you guys want personal information, y'all can always comment down below, and we could do different type of readings. And if you got like whatever, right now I'll do it because we got a couple videos we can fill in. So any, like, whatever your sign is, if you already know your stuff, let me know what it is, and I'll tell you exactly how your life mapped out and what you could do to enhance your life and to make things better for yourself. You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm here for, y'all. Dead serious. I'm a Virgo ascendant, so I'm based off my loyalty. So anytime it comes to that, y'all, I got y'all back. And also you can add me on Instagram at SauceDrip135. So being that said, hit that thumbs up button. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, press that subscribe button. And it's important for y'all to watch these ads and stuff like that, man, because each ad that you watch, it gives me more money. So hey, help me utilize my second house. I know y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all help me utilize my my talents for my goals, for my values and stuff. So I'm out, man. OG Drill. Oh yeah, wait one moment. I forgot to tell y'all, but if you did already left, oh well, you know what I'm saying. But just let y'all know, man, I just want to give say I appreciate everything y'all did, and y'all done helped me reach past 1,000 subscribers, and done helped me reach past my 4,000 watch hours. So y'all helped me enter the YPP program. So if you don't know what that is, that's the YouTube partnership program. So now y'all starting to help y'all brother, and y'all should be proud of yourself, give a pat on y'all back, you know what I mean? Because y'all have helped somebody be able to change their life and be able to try to do something different in life. And at first, I didn't think I was going to be able to make it this far and things like that, but it's thanks to y'all that got me this far. And I just want to give my grateful thanks to that. And another thing is, like, I just like to say I'm going to make another channel, and if y'all got any ideas on what y'all think my first video should be about, like on my other channel, it's not going to be more towards the spiritual side, because now we're going to try to start getting people from around the world that's probably not even typing spiritual in their videos at all. You know what I mean? So it's trying to get those people from around the world and trying to get them to different activities. So they might like entertainment and might like drama and joy and all that. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to bring that to them. So any ideas y'all have, just let me know in the comments on the channel name. And should I name it The Life of Drip or I don't know. The Life of Drip or like The Adventures of Drip or the Drip Family. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna have and also I'm gonna have my girl in a lot of the videos, my kids in a lot of the videos. So y'all don't, if you stay on a whole nother continent or country or whatever, you can still basically get to meet me because you get to see the insights of how I live and stuff like that. And I might start doing daily vlogs on that one just to let y'all know kind of the stuff that I be going through. So you can see that I'm just like y'all. I get irritated and I go through things like that. And it's all about learning, and it's all about letting y'all know that none of us is necessarily better than the other. It's just about what all you want for yourself. And being that said, man, I love y'all. And if you got this far in the video, I'm sorry about taking the cut off or whatever, but I'm glad y'all did. And I love y'all. OG Drip.